We are going to look at simplifying expressions. When you see the keyword expression is equivalent, that's what you're looking for. So remember, we have learned all of these skills and concepts, but now we're in test mode. So we're looking at ways to check our answer and also to use Desmos to find our answer. So when you see expression is equivalent, that means you are simplifying the expression. It also means you're going to use Desmos. Step one says type in the problem in the first line on Desmos to see the graph. Make sure you change the variable to X if the variable is another letter. Step two, type in your first choice on the second line and look at the graph. If the graph matches and overlaps each other, then it is the right answer. If not, try the next choice. So even whenever it says factor the expression, we can use Desmos. So we're doing kind of like a matchy-matchy Desmos. You're going to put this into Desmos. Then you're going to put your answer and look for the match. So this will be in line 1. Answers will be in line 2. This one is already in X's, so we don't have to change any variables. So let's look at Desmos. I'm going to put in the original. 4x squared plus 8x minus 5. And now put in an answer choice. And if they don't match, then it's not your answer. You can mark it out. So those don't match. So I'm going to mark it out on my answer choice and go to B. Next one says 2x plus 5 times 2x minus 1. So you can either change it or X it out and put in the next answer choice. If you're not doing this on Desmos, then that is a problem. Okay, so that one is it. So we circle it. But sometimes there could be a mistake. So you don't want to just say, okay, I'm done. You really want to check that last choice or the rest of the choices. So it's 4x minus 1 and x. 4x minus 5 and x plus 1. So that's not it. Then the next one is 4x plus 5 and x minus 1. So that's not it either. So that means the answer choice is B. The next problem says which expression is equivalent to that? C to the 8, D to the 6 to the 3rd over C2. So this has two different variables. So sometimes changing all your variables to X and putting it into Desmos will work. Sometimes it only narrows down your choices to 2. So we're going to actually see that on this one. So let's go to Desmos. We're going to change all of these to X and see if we can at least narrow down our choices. So let's go to Desmos. Do our fraction. And we have to change everything to X. Even though we have C's and D's, we got to change them everything to X. Oh, that's a D. That's not a D. What should that be? 6. There we go. Okay. So change everything to X's. And then let's put in an answer choice with just X's. So I'm going to do the first one. X raised to the 4th. X raised to the 9. So that means that A is definitely not it. So mark out A. Then go to the next answer choice. I'm going to go to B. C to the 4. D to the 18. Oh, not D. I got to change it to X. If it ever gives you like an error message, just need to check your work. That looks the same, so I'm going to leave it. I'm not saying that's my final answer because we still got to double check it. This is just a way of narrow down your choices. Okay, so C to the 6, so X to the 6, X to the 9. That's not it. So C is out. And then the next one, X to the 6, X to the 18. It looks like the same thing, right? So we are down to 2 things. If you zoomed in, did it tell you they were the same? Or was it different? Oh, okay, so B didn't work. X to the 4 and X to the 18. So you zoomed in. How do I zoom in? I am zoomed in, but not enough, right? No, that doesn't work. Oh, like that? Oh, so which one is not it? Blue is not it? So it's not B? Okay, so it is D. Thank y'all. I didn't see that because I wasn't zoomed in. Okay, let's look at the last one. What do you notice about the last one? It's our warm-up. Which one was the match on this one? B. Okay. So you are going to, on your own, do what's inside. And I will tell you, there are mistakes on 2 problems. So it's going to be your job to find those mistakes. 2 of the problems have mistakes on them. So find those mistakes. Once you finish, you can check your answer.